Now, if you believe that lenders are looking at FICO scores to consider you for credit in 2026, you could be making a costly mistake because consumers' behaviors have changed after the pandemic. And this week, some lenders are now no longer using the traditional FICO scores to issue you credit. Now, do you believe that this is a positive move for some lenders to move away from using FICO scores? Drop your opinion in the comment section. In this video, I'm going to break down the 3 major credit score changes happening right now, and the first 2 can work in your favor, but the last one can catch millions of people off guard. And if you're looking not to use traditional credit scores for your approval, I'm going to give you a list of banks that is primarily using another option than traditional FICO scores to approve you for credit. So let's jump into the first major change. The first major change, VantageScore 5.0 is changing how credit is measured. Now, on July 8th, 2026, Vantage 5.0 score had rolled out, and many lenders believe that this is a better scoring model than traditional FICO scores because it's looking at your credit now after the pandemic, because there's different factors that take place that happen after the pandemic that is currently affecting people's credit scores, like inflation hit. And many people are carrying higher credit card balances because of the higher cost of living. And this actual credit score takes that into consideration. So it focuses on, are you paying those debts down on a trajectory of paying it off, not so much punishing you for the higher credit card balance compared to some of the traditional FICO scores. And many lenders believe that's a fair way of seeing things because of the cost of living is much higher. So with this new model, you want to make sure if you're working with a lender that's using that VantageScore model, that it plays favorable for you to continue to make sure you're paying down your credit card balances. Now, just keep in mind, not all lenders have adapted to this model, but as more see that this is a fair way to lend out credit to give people who are rebuilding their credit a better opportunity, more banks can jump in down the line. The second major change, banks are watching your habits, not just your credit score. Now banks are looking at how you're actually managing your credit, not just the credit score itself. So when it comes down to your credit cards, have you over the past couple of months just been paying the minimum? Or have you been looking like you're really trying to pay that balance off and pay a little more than a minimum of that credit card? Because if you are only paying the minimum of several credit cards, it can look like you're cash strapped. Also, is your trajectory going down? Are you just paying the minimum, but yet and still running those balances up? If you are paying the minimum, to make sure that it is consistently going down and you're not spending over that card. They're really looking at your management habits, and they don't want to just see that you're paying off a loan or a big chunk of your credit card and then go and apply for lending. They're looking, are you consistently having good spending habits and management habits on your credit accounts? So just keep that in mind. The third change, this one mistake can hurt you now more than ever. Now with this score, you can see a more impact for late payments, especially if it's recently. So even though this score rewards certain good habits, but missed payments is judged heavily, especially if it's in a recent window of time. And so also, along with those good habits that they're looking at and what can hurt you more, especially if they see those credit cards has reached that 80% mark, your score really go down with this model. And things that are maxed out, like your credit cards, can really tank you with this scoring model. So banks and lenders can be forgiving, but it's really looking at that close window of time now, especially after the pandemic. Are you really keeping up with your payments? So you want to make sure if you are having problems with making your credit card payments to reach out to your credit card company and see if it's any relief programs. And if you have a negative item come on your credit report, a missed payment, you want to dispute that, because with this scoring model, it can weigh against you heavily, especially with collection accounts and even charge-offs. Now, when it comes down to collections, my user Greg in my elite credit system was able to remove a collection within 12 days. So if you need my help, that link is in the description of the video and in the pinned comment section if you want to help remove some of your negative items, because with this scoring model, they're going to look at that closely and you can see a bigger drop off in your credit score. But if you feel that you're looking to work with lenders outside of that traditional FICO score model and you feel like your Vantage scores on Credit Karma works better for you, see your score higher, here's some lenders that actually are using these Vantage scores now. Telco Credit Union actually is one of the first lenders that's going to adopt this new 5.0 Vantage score model. Now, if you're looking for lenders for credit cards, you can check out these lenders. Synchrony Bank uses Vantage Score 4.0 for underwriting. Also, the Amazon Store card, the Lowe's card, also Sam's Club, MasterCard, Verizon Visa, Walgreens, Discount Tire, and PayPal Credit. And there's hundreds of other retail store cards that use the Vantage score as its underwriting for its approval decision. Now, if you're looking for auto loans, you have lenders like Toyota Finance, also Carvana, Executor, and others that you can go to look for a car loan, and they're using the Vantage score to underwrite you. And now if you're looking for mortgage lenders in 2026, you have Rocket Mortgage, United Wholesale Mortgage, and many of the top 30 mortgage lenders. So if you're looking for a home, you can also see there's a ton of mortgage lenders that's using that Vantage score model and not just those FICO scores to judge you for that loan. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. More detailed questions for me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.